Okay. Well, hello, Team Galloway. I just want to welcome you to our 4th Zoom. This is our last week of our March games, and I want to welcome Jesse Newman, who was able to come tonight, and we also have 5 of us from Wood County, Texas. We haven't had anybody from California pop in yet, but anyway, Jesse, introduce yourself, tell us where you live, and tell us what drew you to the challenge or what your goal was.
I live in North Carolina, and I just moved here from Utah. I have 2 little boys, and I just like I just like having the community of the challenge, probably, and I like clicking the points, too.
Yeah, points, yay! Yay. Speaking of points, well, go ahead. I think since Jesse hasn't met us, each of us, how about we go around the room and introduce ourselves real quickly. How about you, Lisa? Want to introduce yourself? Whoops, we lost Lisa. How about you, Karen?
Hey, my name is Karen Piper. I live in Quitman and know a lot of the ladies here from around our community.
Okay. How about you, Ruth? Would you introduce yourself?
I'm Ruth Lampy, and I'm from Wood County, too, and knew several of our team before I ever even joined the group. So it's been nice to have friends to do this with.
And so what was your goal coming in?
To get stronger. One of my main things is to be able to get up off the floor without a struggle.
Okay.
I've decided that since I will probably live a very long time because my mother died at 102, that I better get back some strength that I have lost because I'm only 75, so I've got a ways to go.
Okay. All right, Laura, how about you?
Hi, I'm Laura. I live in Hawkins, and I don't know anybody in the group but Miss Pam, but you sure have been a blessing for me.
Oh, thank you. And what is your goal coming to a group like this?
I love the group support, all the chatting. I'm really enjoying reading the messages every day.
Okay. All righty. How about you, Lisa?
Well, my biggest thing is the support. I just enjoy the support so much. I like making better choices, eating. Thank you for helping me because you have really pushed me to the limit. And I just enjoy, like I said, the conversation and the talking and the helping each other.
Okay. And, hearing you guys talk about points, I wanted to share with you, there's 8 days left in this challenge. There's going to be another one in April. It's scheduled for April 1st to the 28th. I don't have details yet when they will open it up. They usually let us get on a couple of days before, and they usually have a rolling start as far as weighing in 2 days before and 2 days after, which comes to weighing out. If you have all your points and have met your personal goal, whether it's maintaining or losing at least 3%, you'll get a little tab that says, congratulations, you've met your goal, and they will give you a pop-up telling you to, probably 6 days from now, they'll give you a pop-up saying, weigh out now, that kind of thing. But I wanted to tell you, I think it was Ruth that said, I'm not sure I'm going to get all my points. I think there's about 35 points a day. There's 8 days. That's 280 more points that are available unless they add some bonus points, and they occasionally do that. That means if anybody has 720 or more that started on the start date, you easily can make your points if you do all of them. Now, Lisa started midstream, so hers are prorated. She may not have to get as many points as we do. But I also wanted to discuss, this time around, they have some points that are, I think, a little, how shall I put it? Hi, there's welcome, Melissa.
Melissa?
Look above you. That is Jessie Newman, who is from North Carolina, and she was able to
Hi.
come tonight. And I was talking about points. There's about 5 of us that have already met our 1,000-point goal, and a number of you are in shooting distance, as we say here in Texas. If you have, there's at least 280 points if you go in and get your points each day. Now, what I was about to say is there's some points this time around I would say 100% on plan. I want you to click on that and read what it tells you about being 100% on plan. And like 80 ounces of water. Click on it and see what it says about it. Like, I don't know. So this time they changed some of those to be very, very brief, and some of them are kind of nonsensical from my perspective.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to segue onto something else. I'm not sure. Maybe I should mute everybody. How about if you? Can everybody mute themselves? Do you know how to do that? Let's see. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I lost you guys a moment there.
You lost us?
Oh, I found you again. But anyway, if you all mute yourself, whatever feedback we were getting, down at the lower left of your screen, there's a little mic. And if you click that, it will mute you. And then you can just raise your hand and unmute yourself when you're answering. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that I have a Facebook page called Next Stop Healthyville. And I posted on there today that Meltdown Challenge is wanting us to fill out a little form to give them feedback, to help them improve it. And, you know, they ask, what did you like? What did you not like? And then in your own words, tell them. And I let them know that I thought some of that information on those 4 or 5 things were rather skimpy and sometimes nonsensical. I'd like a little more content. And that some people in my group were missing the breathing exercises, and it was kind of cool to have the breathing exercise just pop in a rotational basis. You never knew what the rotating item was. So, you know, and they are giving away several $25 gift certificates. I mean gift cards for people that fill out that little bitty survey or feedback. But it's not something you'll find on the challenge. This was on the Meltdown Challenge Facebook page, and one of the coaches put it on my coach site, so I have put it on a site where you guys can get to it. But anyway.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, okay. You've already done it today?
Yeah.
Great, great. And then I wanted to ask you guys, a number of you have gotten what I call perfect points, like every point for a week. This past week, and then this next week. And I saw on the main wall that some of you have been awarded $5. So as a coach, I don't qualify for that. And so you'll need to check on your pull-down menu where it says credits, open it up, and see if you've been awarded $5 or not. And anybody that have you been awarded $5? Go ahead and unclick yourself, Laura.
I got it.
Yes. Laura?
I didn't look at that today, but I will go look.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Laura. I was asking.
My understanding was, and my internet's unstable, it keeps telling me.
Okay, Melissa, go for it.
Okay, it said, I understood that it was perfect points through today, and you $5. It gave a dip through today.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I know it was a week. I guess their weeks are from a Monday to today. Okay.
Yeah, it starts on Sunday.
Sunday to Monday. I mean, you know, Sunday to the following Saturday. So maybe it's after today. But I was thinking last week they also had one. So you might check because I know they're going to have that.
Yeah, last week was if you had perfect points.
We can't hear you, Melissa.
Looks like it froze up on her.
Yeah. She's saying that her internet's a little stable. Now, that's, Jessie, that's our rural East Texas infrastructure. We all live in a rural community, you know. So sometimes our internet's a little, you know.
Iffy.
Okay.
Iffy.
Iffy. All righty. So one of the things I wanted to chat with you guys about is this is our last week. Melissa, are you there? Hey, here's Pam Berry. Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam. Hey, Pam, smile.
Hello.
There she goes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, Pam, we've been talking. Oh, now, Melissa, can you tell us what you were going to say? Melissa seems to be. Anyway.
Having internet problems.
Oh, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Internet. Now, I thought that the perfect points for last week was to get in the running for the Fitbit drawing. And then this week, it gave a date of Sunday through today for
The
$5.
Okay.
But
And
I could be wrong.
okay. No, you know, perhaps you're exactly right. There was one for perfect points for Fitbits, and they actually revealed the list of who won those. And then perhaps it's through today to be sure to go get your perfect points. But it seems to me they're running it a second time. So keep going after it. And so anyway, I'm glad to have, let's see, 8 people tonight. That's great. So anyway, you know, this week has been talking about support. And so, you know, I think as we bring this to a close, it's kind of like, what now? You know, what we've learned a certain amount in our challenge. And so what now? How will you build support around you? I can tell you that I do have a Facebook page called Next Stop Healthyville that some of us post on. And that was when we would have a 6-week challenge in September and then not have another challenge till January. But so anyway, what kind of, Jesse, what do you plan to do, you know, to continue to have support around you?
I'm hoping to do the next challenge.
Okay.
Kind of
Alright.
continue with that.
Okay.
That's probably my best
Okay.
plan.
All right. Anybody else have some plans to help build support around themselves? Okay, Ruth, unmute yourself.
I plan to do the next challenge too, just because I want to keep on being a part of this group. This
Okay.
team. And I feel like I need at least one more month to establish
Mm-hmm.
better habits. I am getting to where it's a regular thing that I drink my water every day and get my activity every day. Yay! That is a miracle coming from me. I have never been a water drinker in my whole life. So,
Anyway,
yeah, there you go.
how about some of the rest of you? What other ideas do you have to build support around yourselves? I really enjoyed, there was a video by Brad Miller. He talked about making support sustainable and becoming part of a culture that integrates support, and because that helps you long term. But I'm thinking of something else you could do in addition to joining a challenge like that. What else can you do? And some of you are already doing this, like Laura is doing this with somebody she knows. And well, Karen.
Well, we all support each other here in the Quitman community, and even outside our Quitman community, like Kim Rice, for example, who lives in Connecticut. I have not been as participatory. This challenge is normal because I've had severe internet problems, especially starting out the first week and a half of this challenge. But hold on just 1 second. I'm going to mute there. I'm sorry. My phone went off. I muted it. So normally we all get together and exercise, walk together, even like Skype or video chat as we do our exercise. And then, several of us are very good friends. And so we talk all the time on the phone or through, seeing each other at church or around the community. And I just love that. It really feels like an extension of my family. And I just love it.
Okay.
Even though I probably will not be meeting my weight goal with this challenge, it's worth every bit of that $20 ante because of the support system that we offer each other, the camaraderie, the accountability. I just love it.
Okay. Well, actually, the suggestion, maybe Laura has come up with the idea that I have about how to build support around yourself. How are you building support around yourself during your workday, Laura?
Well, they are forcing me. They're actually excellent support group. They make sure that I do my water and make sure I eat every 2 hours like I'm supposed to. And I tell you, this Take Shape for Life has changed things for me.
Okay.
I met my goal today.
Woo!
I started this 12 days ago and I've lost 14 pounds and I'm not hungry at all. I'm not, no headaches, no cravings or nothing. I'm totally amazed by this stuff.
Wow. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And actually what I was really I was fishing for was if each of you invite 2 or 3 friends to join this in April with you, that helps build a network around yourself. Like I do know that Ruth and Linda Lamb know each other, so they're a natural network. And Laura and Dawn work together. That's a natural network. And then Lisa and Pam Berry work together. And Melissa, she's trying to encourage someone in her office that's the niece of Pam Berry. So maybe we'll get LaDawn to join next time. What do you think, Pam Berry? Do you think LaDawn will join in April?
I doubt it.
Really?
Good luck with that. Melissa's working on it pretty good, though.
But I mean, what do you think holds her back? She sees your progress. She sees Melissa's progress. What do you think holds her back?
LaDawn's just her own person.
Okay.
But she's been working out, though. And she's
I have to go.
You have to go, Jessie?
Yeah, I have people in the other room waiting. I'm sorry.
Okay, but thanks so much for popping in.
It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you. And I hope to see you in the next challenge. Take care and have a wonderful evening. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Well, anyway, Jessie's husband invited
Ladies,
not realizing she had a Zoom commitment, so she couldn't stay the whole time. What were you going to say, Melissa? Melissa, what were you going to say?
I was going to say that we're going to have a breakthrough with LaDawn. This week, LaDawn, every day for lunch, she went and she now carries the snacks in her little bag. She's carrying the same stuff as I'm carrying every day for lunch now. So she's coming along.
good.
And and we're learning that as we are making healthy choices, the people around us begin to make healthy choices. And so, it's pretty exciting. Cool. All right. Okay. Let's see. Did anyone have a question or maybe something they learned this week they want to share? I mean, I heard, how many of us have hit our 3% or stayed within our goal? I guess that's the way to put it, because I've hit my 3%, so has Laura. Now, Ruth, were you?
It is Melissa, I believe.
I just hit mine today.
Okay. Yay! And so
I logged in my weight just before we went online.
I
met my 3%.
okay. What'd you say, Melissa? Unmute you.
Oh, they keep losing her.
Internet problems for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So everything's breaking up.
Oh, okay. Well, we can hear you occasionally, and we're hearing each other. So I'm sorry about that, but it sounds like.
So I'm not sure what you.
I had asked, have you hit your 3% yet?
Of course.
I think she has.
I think she has.
And I know she's over 1,000 points.
Well, with
Yes,
that,
I will officially log.
you'll officially what?
I
Melissa, if you can hear me, text me and I'll read it to everyone.
log it on to.
Or you can even text it on our, we have a chat thing here, a chat feature.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, just chat what you want us to know because
At the bottom of the screen, Melissa, there's a chat button. If you can.
type what you want us to hear. Well, goodness, Panberry, where did you go?
I'm still here.
Okay. Well, it looks like we have someone here. Here's Linda Lamb. Welcome.
Hey, Linda.
Hey, Linda. We're so glad you came. We hear you've been under the weather. I hope you're feeling better. Linda Lamb, are you beginning to feel better?
I don't think she can hear us.
I think her internet just seized up.
Okay.
Melissa sent a chat that says that she met her 3% on Thursday.
Okay. All righty. Linda,
Mine's up.
can you hear us, Linda? If you can't hear us, you can chat with us by typing in the chat feature. But anyway, I'm really glad to have Laura here today. She's really quiet over there. Was there something you read this week that really kind of stuck with you? Something on the main wall or the teen wall?
I loved the one where I don't remember the exact. It's success is like 20% or 80% nutrition, 20% activity, and you can't outrun your fork. I love that. I printed that and put that on my computer. Actually.
Good, because that is so true. I think a lot of us grew up being taught that we could just exercise off anything that we eat, but
Exactly.
it's not true. I mean, weight loss is 80% nutrition, 20% activity.
Mhm.
So, targeted activity and sound, healthy nutrition, you'll get results, and you'll get results that you can live with the rest of your life,
Yes.
So, we're really sorry that we're having some internet problems with Melissa. Now, how about Linda Lamb, can you hear us now?
Yes, it took a while, but I did finally get the audio on.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, we're glad to see you because we understand you've been under the weather this week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for your effort coming tonight. Was there something you read this week that was particularly encouraging to you?
No, because everything I read it didn't stick with me. I couldn't concentrate well.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess basically I've been asking for like takeaways, something you've learned during the challenge that's going to help you here on out. Like Laura just mentioned, you can't outrun your fork. What about you, Karen? Have you read something recently that really is sticking with you?
I guess what I really have focused on this week is accountability and commitment. Being committed, refreshing my commitment every day. Stick with it, and despite health challenges that I've had, to not allow them to be excuses for not following through on my daily plan.
Okay. All right. Anyone else have a word of encouragement for the rest of the group? Let's see. How about you, Lisa Hunter? Was there something you read this week that really stuck with you? Can you hear me, Lisa?
Yeah. I can hear you. I'm listening. My thing is the support on it. I'm on it because I can't trust myself by myself, and I've enjoyed the support. That's the main thing for me. Support.
All right. Okay. How about you, Pam Berry? Oops. We're going to be off in about 10 minutes, so I just wanted to warn you. I'm getting my little 10-minute warning. This week, you know, a number of you are going to be making your goals, whether it's the points or whether it's your weight or maintenance goals. And I just want to encourage you to persevere. Keep drinking your water. Keep eating every 3 hours. You know, keep eating protein throughout the day, because that really goes a long way to prevent cravings. And, you know, it's my pleasure to be your coach. And I just love it. So, does anyone else have any comments or encouragement for each other?
I have a question.
Sure, go for it.
When I was growing up and we would get sick, my mom always made us a sherbet freeze with Sprite in it.
Huh.
And now she's gone, and I don't know how to eat when I'm down.
I see. Well, I know that when I was sick with something like a stomach flu, my mother would give us flat ginger ale, and she would put us on what we call the brat diet: bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. You know, things like that, until you can keep things down. I would just drink a lot of liquids, because if you've been doing a lot of vomiting, another thing I would do would be to pick up some Gatorade or Powerade, because they have salts and electrolytes in them that you are losing when you're sick. It's much like we would give a child Pedialyte, you know, and that sort of thing will help you not to become dehydrated. That's a good question. Anybody else have a suggestion for Linda? Okay, Karen. Unmute yourself.
Okay, so I know this is going to sound strange, and it's difficult to do this because we're supposed to be staying away from sugar, but canned peaches have a way of calming your stomach if you can't keep anything down.
Really?
That is something I learned from my grandmother. Is canned peaches.
Wow.
And with saltine crackers. It can be very helpful. And I used it when I was pregnant. I used it when we've got tummy problems, and it really does work.
Okay. Let's see. So I guess in summary, I want to encourage you guys to go after every point that you can. Before you got here, Linda, we were talking about how some of the points are labeled a little awkwardly, like 100% on plan. I really want you to click on that, and it's telling you how to be 100% on plan. Or click on the water, and it's giving you information about the water. I have sent feedback to Meltdown saying I'm thinking those need a little more content, because in prior challenges there was better content, but you know, they are trying to tweak it so it's not overwhelming for people to have to spend so much time with their points. But I don't know, some of those were a little goofy. I mean,
yes.
So anyway, does anyone else have a parting word here? Again, Laura, you're really, really quiet over there in the corner. I'm picking on.
Just taking it all in tonight.
You're just taking it all in. That's okay.
Taking it all in.
I tell you what, encourage Dawn to get on next week. We'd love to see Dawn on a Zoom call. This is probably my favorite part of the entire challenge, is having Zoom phone calls, because we get to see each other face to face. Now,
it's going to a meeting,
Mm-hmm.
a Weight Watcher.
Exactly. And you know what's unique right now? All of us are Lake County people. I mean Wood County people, and that's unusual because there's other people in our group that are California, East Coast, you know, and just about every other Zoom I've had a few of the Californians on here. So this is kind of fun, funny and fun, you know, to have the Wood County folks here. And
That's the neat.
well, and you know, I want to encourage us to continue to invite people and share with people how encouraging this has been for you to make some new healthy changes, and including our friend Helen Perry and the people you play cards with. You know, what is it called? Hand and Foot.
Yes.
Yes. A special card game called Hand and Foot. And it's
I was at lunch with several of them today, and some of them are acting pretty interested. So I think maybe I'll be able to get some of them
wonderful
on us next time.
You know, basically all they need is a computer or a device like a pad, you know. A phone, imagine a phone is kind of hard to exclusively use your phone. Now, Lisa has been using her phone and then sometimes goes to the library to get a, you know, a computer so you can see it a little bit larger. But I would say this week, you know, as you're coming down the you know,
Home stretch.
The home stretch, that's right. As you're coming down the home stretch, I want to challenge you to invite 4, 5, 6 people to join you next time. And it often takes a number of invitations before someone joins. And so, you know, and I may have pestered some of you to join. So,
Thank you for not giving up on me.
What's that?
Thank you for not giving up on me.
Okay. Yeah, I would pop into her office from time to time, and you know, and there's a number of people here in Quitman that express interest, but they're like, I don't know. You know, you just gotta encourage them and love on them, and you know, if they want to join us, great. But anyway, I just want to encourage you to continue using your healthy habits you're learning. Continue with your water. Encourage one another, and you know, get some healthy activity in there. But invite people, and like Karen Piper, invite your sister, invite your mom. You know, that would be really cool. At one point, we had 3 mother-daughter pairs. You know, so they're not all here tonight. But by the way, where is Paige Hartley? But poor Melissa Hartley is usually very very engaging in this meeting, but she's having some difficulty with her internet. Maybe you can chat with us and tell us, Melissa, where's your daughter? We miss her. So we enjoyed seeing her last week. But anyway, I want to just wish you the best weekend, and have a blessed Sunday as we're worshiping, and we'll see you next week. And I hope you'll join the April games. I don't have details yet. I don't have a new link yet. So I'll keep you informed. But anyway, congratulations to each of you for the progress you're making.
Thank you.
Because as Dr. Anderson says, small changes over time reap results. And that reminds me of a scripture, let us not grow weary in well-doing, for we will reap a harvest if we don't give up. So, you know, so anyway, blessings to each one of you. I'm going to go ahead and take the stop.